Welcome to the Cockpit. Now this is a wonderful Victorian pub that's very, very difficult to find. We're actually very close to St Paul's Cathedral here, but it's on one of the very narrow, winding medieval streets very close to St Paul's Cathedral. The pub is actually very close to where there was once a huge monastery. It's a massive monastery. It was called the Blackfriars Monastery. And if you look at this street just to your right, you see it's called Island Yard. And Island Yard was where the entrance into the monastery actually was. King Henry VIII in the 1530s decided to get rid of the monasteries in London, but some of the buildings remained here, and none other than William Shakespeare, the very famous playwright, actually decided to buy the gatehouse here and convert it into a theatre. And many people actually think that this pub that's in front of you here is actually the theatre, was actually the residence of William Shakespeare. So absolutely amazing. So you can see the name of the pub is the Cockpit, which is a really interesting name for a place. In the 1840s, this pub was a place where lots of blood sports used to take place. So you actually had fighting animals, fighting cocks, and that is why it's called the Cockpit today. In this pub today, it's actually quite quiet because it's a Sunday. But if you come here during the week time, you'll see lots of city workers, lots of bankers. So if you'd like to come with me and come through into the Cockpit. So now you're inside the Cockpit Tavern, and it feels like a very cosy pub in the heart of the city of London. But if you look around you, you can actually see the walls are adorned with pictures of fighting cocks. And actually where I'm standing here, roughly where I'm standing, there was a 6 or 7 foot in diameter cockfighting pit. Have a look up and you can see the balconies here. And this is where some of the wealthier people would gamble on the cockfighting. And behind me, where I'm standing right now, would be where some of the poorer people would stand with not such a good view.
I'm Dave. I'm the owner, tenant of the pub. I've been here 21 years, and it's a wonderful place to sit. This pub is actually listed the last one in Guildhall to have a legal cockfight. Well, I used to drive a lorry, and the policeman said I drank too much. That's when I bought the pub, because he took my licence away.
So you can see a very traditional bar here in front of you, and you can see some of the most famous ales and beers, but also some more traditional ales as well along here.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
This is what we call traditional ale, cask conditioned ale. It is a very British thing. Cheers.
Hey, Lord, up she rises, hey, Lord, up she rises, hey, Lord, up she rises early in the morning. Shave his face with a rusty razor, shave his face with a rusty razor, shave his face with a rusty...
But one of the things that I love about this particular pub is a really family atmosphere. You get people from ranging from road sweeps to barristers and everything in between.
The atmosphere is probably a very traditional London atmosphere, London pub, which is quite unique, and it's a pub that I will come back to.
So we've heard about this wonderful pub, the Cockpit Tavern, in the heart of the City of London. We've heard a little bit about its history. We've heard about the kind of people who come here. But I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer and enjoy my pint. So hope to see you another time.